we arrange for invention workshops in schools to let kids express their ideas for Jhoolas. It's very important to be able to create situations where children can express their opinions and viewpoints about the things that matter in their environment. Children's inventions are fascinating since they reveal the way in which they think and what their preferences are. They also inform the design process with the underlying paradigms of their world. So let's quickly see what's really happening in here. Parents and caregivers to children were interviewed and co-designed toolkits were prepared for them. These kits were distributed to parents through the children with whom invention workshops had earlier been carried out. A strong theme throughout our interaction with parents was that of nostalgia. Parents saw their children's play through the filter of their own fond memories of childhood, of wooden jhulas, cheap rides, but rich fun.
पहले ज़रा बड़े होते थे और एक जगह में फिक्स कर देते थे लकड़ी के ऊपर। हाँ ठीक है। और अब इन्होंने पोर्टेबल बना दिया। तो ये पहिए वाले नहीं होते तब? तो ये मतलब फिक्स कर। अच्छा। और तब था एक आने में एक आना और एक 10 मिनट। कितने साल मतलब हाउ लॉन्ग बैक वाज दिस? 1940s 45 years back। Okay। हमारा टर्न आता था हमको बड़ा चाह आता था कि हमारा टर्न आएगा तो हम उसी टाइम जल्दी, जैसे घोड़े वाला झूला, लकड़ी के घोड़े वाला झूला हुआ, उसमें बैठने उनका ज़्यादा पसंद करता, ऊँट वाला होता था, छोटे छोटे होते थे।
जब मैं बहुत छोटा था और जब स्कूल में गया तो दैट वाज इन लाहौर बिफोर पार्टी। ओके। उस वक्त झूले मोबाइल नहीं हुआ करते थे। हमारे स्कूल में जब मैंने फर्स्ट टाइम देखे झूले तो आई वॉज सरप्राइज। आई यूज्ड टू प्ले मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम विद द झूला इन द स्कूल। उस वक्त याद है 1 पैसा लेते था वो झूला झूलाता था। एक आने के 4 पैसे होते थे तो हमें 1 पैसा मिलता था तो उसको या खा लो या झूला झूल लो ऐसा।
आपके दिमाग में क्या आ सकता है? मतलब कुछ भी आपकी कल्पना इस बातचीत पे कुछ अगर कुछ अच्छे कुछ आइडिया आए हो तो बता दीजिए।
आप जो मतलब वहाँ वाले देखिए ना उसका नस्ल काट दो, मैं कंठी वाला नस्ल काट दे तो आप चाहे पुराना काट दो या बोल
नया कुछ कल्पना सोच लीजिए। मतलब पुराने देखनी है आप भी अगर इस बातचीत में
तो मैं जैसे नया मतलब आपको समझा रहा हूँ।
वो तो है ना, पर अपनी कल्पना से एक नया बन सकता है तो अभी टाइम है तो सोच लीजिए, आप भी बना लीजिए। Co-design workshops with the Jhoolewala's were necessary to maintain the relevance of the design work to the immediate situation. The idea of design and our role in this situation was really hard to communicate to the Jhoolewala's, and consequently, we faced an uphill task trying to make these interactions consistently fruitful and inspiring. We went through some simple exercises, such as the mapping of the Jhoola routes, which later provoked a discussion on the high-profit addas that really are a form of local proprietary knowledge. Some of the exercises dealt with imagining new Jhoolas, where we all first designed and then discussed our ideas. These interactions helped us frame our ideation in relevance to the manner in which the Jhoolewala see the world around.
मेले वाले वो जो खुला रोड है मैं उसमें चला जाता हूँ।
मतलब ठीक है, बोलना है जो भी काफ़ी नहीं।
हाँ ये मैं तो ऐसे गोल वर्क होता है। ठीक है। अब यहाँ से ठीक है, यहाँ से वापस ही ऐसे आएगा।
बच्चे अंदर घुस सकते हैं, फिर ड्रम जो है बहुत जोर की घूमता है, ठीक है। मतलब इसके अंदर जो ड्रम जैसा होता है उसके अंदर बच्चे घुस जाते हैं और फिर बहुत जोर की ड्रम घूमता है तो बच्चे साइड से चिपक जाते हैं, क्योंकि बहुत जोर की घूमता है। So these are the kind of detail we look at. When we look at modern kids playing with Legos and things like that. We need to work on details like this. But the only problem becomes that the Jhoolawalas can't relate to this. But this is what we kind of, from all these drawings that the children made, we picked up the ones we found interesting. Most of them are really a lot of fun with lots of colors and exactly what we like to see in children's work. But we picked some which we thought would be interesting for our design work. And so these are the ones we've kind of selected. The ones we selected were interesting primarily because we wanted to see how different ways in which children would look at the whole idea of a fun machine on wheels. Whatever we're doing variation है, we'll have to prepare some kind of an illustration which is kind of showing the whole story without getting into too much detail. After all the workshops and interactions with users, we realized that many of the ideas just seem to float into our minds. And perhaps that's the way it really should be. It's always a good sign when the designer did not come up with the big idea. The role of the designer in a participatory project is that of a facilitator between stakeholders. He's in charge of creating tangible visions for their aspirations and needs, and a synergy amongst the team members. Redesign में we have to go into a new way of इसमें जैसे वो है dinosaur है. Based on the research and ideation work carried out earlier, our team prepared a collection of design scenarios for the Jhoola. 7 levels for design intervention in Jhoolas are mapped on this model, and each level requires a different set of expectations from the stakeholders. The first level proposes no design intervention. This is a recognition and respect for the evolved beauty and character of the Jhoola just the way it is today, with the discordant colors and characteristic ruckus. The second level is peripheral in many ways, as it talks about design at the level of simple details, colors, and ornamentation, requiring minimum investments and easily accessible to the Jhoolewala's. Third level starts digging a little deeper and proposes variations in product designs, while maintaining allegiance to the existing definition of what a Jhoola is for all the stakeholders. The fourth level broadens the scope of design as we enter into the realm of envisaging the Jhoolewala's as a design service provider. In the illustration, we see a uniformed operator handing a gift to the child. The fifth level challenges the existing paradigms of the Jhoola. This paradigm shift illustrated here is based on a workshop drawing by a child. It talks about the shift of power from the Jhoolewala to the child, so that he is no longer a passive participant in the actions of the Jhoola and no longer a slave to the operator's wishes. Similar paradigms that explore the realm of possibilities freely will undeniably alter the traditional character of the Jhoola, and that is the trade-off we need to think about. The sixth level is that of diversification. In this example, it is a theme of a playground for hire. This path is always a natural one and can also be seen presently in the side occupations of the Jhoolewala's as party organizers and balloonwalas. Design possibilities here will leave even the realm of children's play equipment perhaps and follow natural paths of evolution based on contemporary needs of society. The seventh level is in many ways the most human, and thus the deepest level of a design reality. This is the level of community design that envisages the Jhoolewala's beyond the level of the individual enterprise, finding common ground and propulsion through their combined design efforts.
We need to approach the situation with a whole lot of caution, because I think at the end of this project, in our hearts and minds, and all of us, we're wondering if what we're doing is really correct, because this Jhoola which we started this project with is a part of India, it's a part of all of us, and changing it, I don't know, it just doesn't seem good. I mean, I like the blue colors, I like the white, I like the red, I like the noise it makes, I like how children enjoy it, and I don't know.